from Bernie. Thank you.
As parents, we're often eager to pass on life skills to our kids to help them navigate life's obstacles.
Yeah.
One skill never too early to learn is how to manage your money, whether it's drawing up a budget or saving for a special gift.
That's right. Now, financial literacy is a valuable tool that'll help set kids up for life, and something that our next guest wants more parents to pass on. Well, joining us now is Katrina Samios, CEO of Financial Basics Foundation. Katrina, how soon can we start to teach kids to master money skills? How early is too early?
It's never too early, as long as it's in age-appropriate steps. We see that the strongest outcomes for young people are when families, schools and community reinforce these skills from early primary years through adolescence and into adulthood. So all the markers indicate that the earlier we start these conversations, the better the financial outcomes are going to be for our young people.
Now, there are some educators who are, perhaps they're pushing less for maths and more for money skills in schools, teaching kids on how to draw up a budget, perhaps how to save and how interest actually works. Do you think that's a good thing to teach kids in schools?
Absolutely. If we expect young people to come out of school to be able to make a financial decision within weeks or months of leaving school, we need to take a role and responsibility in educating them about that. And at the moment, financial literacy is not a mandatory standalone topic in the Australian curriculum, which means it's optional and not consistent. So that's why young people are still coming out of school without having had any financial literacy lessons. So unless we elevate financial literacy into the Australian curriculum, we're still going to have young people who come out of school who may not have had any lessons about personal finance and managing their money.
Now, Katrina, listen, I'm going to take you back to my own household, and I know my own kids don't realize that you actually have to pay for electricity, you have to pay for those lights, you have to pay for Wi-Fi, you have to pay for these streaming services as well. Would you advise parents to perhaps to sit down and talk to kids about the household budget and how things actually work within the financial household constraints?
Absolutely. We really, as I said, emphasise that these conversations should start early, that parents and families should emphasise how much things cost, and they should involve children where appropriate in the planning of purchases. They should set limits and they should help have the kids involved in these conversations. Normalising budget conversations as a family tool rather than shifting that mindset from scarcity model to a tool that's aligned with our values and what we want to achieve with our money is a really important step in building the confidence, behaviours and attitudes that your young people and children are going to have as they transition through life. So if you want your kids to understand those concepts around budgeting, restrained spending, saving up for those goals, you need to start practicing those at home and involving your kids in the tasks and the decisions that you do every day to make those decisions for your family.
All right, Katrina, it is great chatting with you and such good advice there. Katrina Samios, there, CEO of Financial Basics Foundation. Thank you.
Thank you very much.